Today, I just came up with the news. I was reading the news that Americans they were saying that women in Saudi Arabia they are oppressed, and so just need to review this news. First of all, we have to see who is speaking. When the West say that the women's in Saudi Arabia they are oppressed because they wear veils, they cannot drive. Well, let me give you some figures, facts and figures. According to the Swedish National Agency, BRA, they recently published a report where they mentioned how many abortions occurred in last year. The number of abortions were 3,650. And numbers are not that important, but the important thing is that they also mentioned that the range of the years, the how old she was, and according to the police, only 40% were the cases were reported in case of abortion, and the age group which was pretty shocking is between 9 to 11 years. So the girls were between 9 to 11 years old. So 3,650, which is around 10 per day, and the girl's age was between 9 to 11 years. So how did they get pregnant? Because you need to be a parent to get abortion. So in schools and colleges. So this is in Sweden. So you will say, okay, Sweden is a small country. Let's go back to the U.S. According to the U.S., RAIN, RAINN, the corporation, they said that around they have the rate of rapes in America is per minute. It's not even per days. We cannot count per days because there are too many. So they have to lower the frequency, and they come up per minutes. And then okay, let's go to Britain. So and the Deputy Children Commission, the Deputy of the Children Commission of England, Dr. Sue Berlowitz, she said that there is not enough land. Listen this. There is not enough land to build prisons for pedophiles. Pedophiles are those perverted peoples which are very common in West that who actually do abuses with children. So what she is saying that if we started to arrest those peoples, those criminals who do child abuses, we don't have enough land to build the prisons for those people in England. And this is in England. I gave you example for US and I gave you example for Sweden. So let's come back to analyze the narratives they sent us that Saudi women they cannot drive. Well, Queen Elizabeth, does the Queen Elizabeth drive? No, she has a driver. So, okay, and they see that okay that Saudi women wear the veil. Okay, how often you see Queen Elizabeth wearing mini skirt? Did you see? So how often you see Queen Elizabeth wearing mini skirt or bikini? And she wears a full cloth and everything's covered, and most of the times she has a driver. So what I would suggest that in Saudi, every woman we treat as a queen. Yes, the Sweden women are not oppressed; they are like queens. So that's why they have their own drivers. That's why they wear veils. Yes, they can go outside, and then but with drivers, they don't have to drive. They don't have to worry about who is coming from that side, who is from the other side, the horn, the signals. So they are just relaxed in the cars. They have drivers and they wear veils so that they cannot be abused like in West. So when we read this kind of comment from West about Saudi Arabia or other Muslim countries that they are oppressed the women's and they are not allowing them to drive, they are just these narratives are baseless because they don't even it's like they don't you try to find that in your food that you should not eat some mosquitoes and some insects, but you eat whole camels without even consideration. And so this thing, I give you example from the America, I give you example Britain, I give you example for the Sweden, because these are the countries who actually most of the time say that's okay, that Muslim women are oppressed and this kind of thing. So what means of their oppression is that what they mean by the oppressed is that they want to have a same society. They want to have a same society where the men exploit women. So when they go to the office, they want to see the women's running here and there in front of them, sitting with them and with very cloth, and so these kind of things. And they want that the women should go out and work. Why? I mean, the women in Saudi Arabia, they don't have to work because I mean, their males, their spouses, they work and they just sit and they relax in the house. They don't have to go outside in 45 degrees centigrades. They have to sit in a home and then build a family. And then when they want to go outside, they have a driver. That's all. I mean, this is the more luxurious life like you have in Britain, like you have for Queen, right? So yes, but they don't have to be. They don't have. But the women in Saudi Arabia, they don't have to be. They don't have to be a part of the royal family to become a queen. Every woman in Saudi Arabia is like queen because they have their own drivers and they have the rear wheels, right? Okay, I think that's pretty clear now. Oh, see you later, huh? Bye.